Alright, well, here we are. Another case for me to solve. This one is called Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. A very well known game, it seems. And it has been released on Steam recently, so I don't know what this is going to be about. It has Phantom in the title, so I guess it is time for me to finally unleash my ghostly powers and such. I don't know. Maybe something that has to do with possession and such. So yeah, I guess it's time for me to get inside people's butts. I mean, get inside people's bodies with consent. Alright, well, let's go. "7:02 p.m. The time of murder? Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kinda like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not. Anyway, I guess he's just as confused as I am. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot. But I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. Ass up, face down, yeah, I guess so. This has gotta be me. No question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure. But what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this is no time to be lolling around dead. Oh. You're the only one who can save her. Oh yeah, there you go. Ghostly powers activate! What the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the Ghost World, the land of the dead. Ooh. I am familiar with that place for sure. A voice in my head. Who are you? It's me! Nice seeing you, slugger. No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? It just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with WASD. Alright. Next, move your soul across to connect with the core. I guess like that. Alright. Congratulations! Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what, now I'm a crossing gate? Oh my god, we're gonna take possessions of items and such. I am the ghostly crossing gate, fear me! That's a first one, to be scared by a crossing gate. To scare people with a crossing gate. Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see, you'll see. This is gonna be fun. Now then, time will start to flow again. Oh, there you go. Run away, woman. Hold it. Ugh. Okay, how about we possess that bike? Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. You mean, I made that crossing gate move? That's right. You manipulated that object with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press E. Now the woman's fate has changed. Albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes. That's not good, is it? At least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, eh? Ghost trick. Now you're getting it, slugger. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. Okay. Okay, so there is a limit to the distance at which I can go. Okay, well, time for me to go here, I guess. Oops. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there's like a beep. Like, whenever I press like a set combination of buttons, it makes like a beep. I hope that's not gonna be in the recording. I see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. I would have solved the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can reach cores that are too far away. Yeah. We gotta become more powerful then. I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Just fall on that guy. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Who's there? Aw, man, that was a good, perfect guitar there. Jesus. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Okay, well, I guess there is a little bit of a, like, how much can we interact with these items in the first place? Because with the gate, we just raised ourselves, and the way, like, gates usually do, and then with the guitar, we can just, I guess, sing something, use the strings. Can we actually move with the objects too? Can we levitate them or like push them a little bit, I guess? There's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. Time to be picky. I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly, but what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Alright, now let's set the time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try E. Nothing. Aw, man. Huh? Nothing's happening? Ah, damn it. Like, we cannot... we died, we cannot cheat, I guess. The way Brook did. Well, technically he did not cheat, it's part of his devil fruit. Like One Piece, he died with the devil fruit and his soul was able to reach his body, eventually. Except he was, like, all bones and such. So I guess the same cannot be done here. We cannot repossess our body to use it. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, they aren't really just ordinary things. You gotta be kidding me. Wait, what about that woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? What is all this meta stuff? It's easy. Here, give it a try. I always love it when the characters are like talking like meta stuff. Use WSD to move it in any direction you want. Okay. Well, sister, this is it. Things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight at your future. Oof. And she's dead. Oh, damn. She fell too. Ring-a-ding-ding, the phone is ringing, sir. Is anybody gonna pick it up? Out of my way. Ow. How rude. Okay, well, you've proven your point. Can we use our time powers to set back time to when she was still alive? It's done. I'm on my way. He also has like a golden shotgun. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Our savior, the lamp! The lamp from Pixar logo. Hello there. How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy. What happened tonight? Ah, ignore me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so it was you. You were that voice in my head, right? No, I wouldn't say voice, exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She's still not just as dead as before. Is she gonna be a ghost too? That's true, for now. For now. I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead. Your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Also, you know what? I think it's time we test something right over here. This can only be used at times when you are normally able to save. I guess we can do it via gameplay and such. That's good. Well, as we have the save option, I was actually afraid that this is gonna be like an old-timey game where we can only save during like checkpoints and such that we'd find during stages and such. So, like, it's nice for me to save whenever I can, that is. But we cannot save during cutscenes. But we're gonna be able to save soon enough. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman like here, like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend! First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. What, do I possess you and use the light of the lamp to revive the dead? The power of the light shall be bestowed upon those who have died? Upon those who have still have unfinished business? Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. Because I'll take the desk laptop upon his invitation anyway. Unless you do know her. Maybe you lost her memory or something. Who knows? My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around, discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Yeah. Alright, G? That thought bubble you just pressed, those are your thoughts. What you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So, the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost room. And Q is your ticket in. The best thing to do is try it. Q, eh? Yeah, guess I'll try it. Alright, well, okay, now we can actually save. That's good. Save complete. Okay, so I guess it's only one save slot. Okay. Yeah, that's... Okay. So, what do we have around here? We have a phone, fan, wheels, mannequin, a fridge. I wonder if there's like something else inside that fridge. Some expired food, more than likely. Alright, let's see. And I guess, yeah, look at this. We can just go from one place to another, like this. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need. So, in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. This time, seize your ticket out of the ghost world. Alright, well, good luck. Huh? Who's this we? I see. And we can fold it back. I may have something in mind. I get the feeling that the ultimate thing that we're gonna have to do, our goal is to get something near this woman's body, maybe. We're gonna be able to do something with the woman's body. So we're gonna be using this folding cart in order to propel something or push something towards that woman. So I think we're just gonna keep it like this, maybe. For right now though, maybe the flag? Is that gonna be of any use to us, like whatsoever? Can we erase it, maybe? Ugh. Come on. Nah, I guess not. Alright. Okay, maybe we can use this. There you go. There you go. Now we're cooking. I don't know what we're cooking though, but we're surely cooking something. Uh-oh. Oh man. Now I cannot get back to the flag. Okay, well that's a problem. Unless I see. Okay. We're gonna have to reach the fridge. Okay. I think I know what we're supposed to do right over here. We're gonna go over here. There you go. And then go back. We're gonna use the wind over here and then quickly. But I still cannot reach it though. What the fuck? Man. Okay, well, what about? Come on. My ghost, whatever it is, it's too short. My ghost baton is too short. Okay, well, I have the right idea. It's just that I think I'm gonna need something else though. Maybe. I think the same can be applied to this as well. Let's unfold it, and then we're gonna have like enough reach for us to get other places. Like for example, the lamp. There you go. Oh, that's funny. It is. My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. Yeah, there's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. Oh, shucks. You don't have to say that. I know I am. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. And I assume like the light that woman has is because she's not quite dead yet. There's still a little bit of a spirit in her, maybe. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Okay, nothing, because I've already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at home. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. Okay, so we do have that option eventually. However, there's something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try and see it? Okay. Let's see. Give life! Whoa, what's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute. What's going on here? It looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead. Yeah, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Can't think of that. The death lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh, sure. You make it sound so easy. And it is easy! When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past, to time 4 minutes before that person's death. Ah, okay. Rewind time! I am very familiar with that. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, Slugger. But there's a catch. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she's still well within the limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of it makes any sense. Oh man. You know, imagine like the branching paths that you can do with this. Well, maybe that's the whole shtick of this game. Like, some people die. Like, you try to save them, but eventually they're gonna die, sadly. But then you try to reach their corpses, and then you have to rewind time and try it again. Maybe that's how it's gonna be. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, what is it? I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Rewind her. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. Alright. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Oh. It's this guy again. Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you gotta be more concerned about your own fate. What are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsec left in this country. Temsec? Temsec? Wonder what is that? It's me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is, you got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy Wrecking Ball stays right up there where it belongs. Okay. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. Okay, I love that this guy just came face to the screen and said, hey, I'm gonna be able to do this as long as that wrecking ball right behind, like above me, is not gonna follow me, right? Nobody's gonna interfere with that wrecking ball. I better not see anybody go after their wrecking ball to try and kill me, right? Okay, we're good. This is business. Like, if this guy is so aware of that wrecking ball, might as well— oh. Oh. Hold on. Okay, so we're going through the same motions. Shotgun. Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy. Just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo. And I let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Or, I don't know, maybe just raise your hat a little bit, because it kind of blocks your view with that. I know it makes you look cool and all that, but... Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Okay, well... And there you have it. The last 4 minutes of her life. No. It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by faith, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes. And you can change that, slugger, with your ghost tricks. Just like I did 4 minutes ago. Possess, manipulate, huh? Ghost and then trick. Ghost and trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like too. None. Are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, well this is fun. Time goddess be in my favor. So this is 4 minutes ago, eh? Fine. I get that. Oh, and there's a timer too. Okay. I see. I see. 4 minutes. Until the world ends. But what am I doing away down here? That's just how it works, Slugger. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. Ah. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. I guess so, yeah. This is how it's gonna work. Like, we're gonna find all sorts of people that are gonna die in the future, and we're gonna have to save them from death, like, in 4 minutes. So in order to do that, we're gonna have to do this kind of shtick where we use their dead corpse as the gateway and reach to the point where they didn't die and try to save them, like, once more. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Up in then. Go ahead, Slugger. Use your powers. Alright. Alright, and then... Okay, thank you. There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. Yeah, better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Who are you? Well, hopefully we're gonna be able to reach that wrecking ball, though. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen. The right side, eh? The sand at the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly, before all the sand is gone. The sand of time! Up you go then! Alright, well first things first, let me do some saving right over here. Alright, get. Alright, ghost trick! Can I do something with this? There you go. Alright, let's see. Okay, now I'm a fridge. Alright, I see. Uh-oh.
Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me?
They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic left in this country. I wonder what Temsic is. Is that an organization? It kind of feels like an organization name. Time is passing. We're no longer going to be able to use the wrecking ball if we stay here long enough. Oh, our time is running out. Alright. Let's first thing first. Gotta close the fridge, of course. It's unpolite. Alright, okay, let's do the thing that we did before. And then use this. Alright. But what are we gonna be able to do from here, though? I don't think that we're gonna be able to do much with this flag, though. Like, what am I supposed to do here? The phone? Can I do something with this? No? Oh, unless, hold on a second. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna be able to do something with this, I think. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea, but Let's see. What would happen if the flag gets in? Oh, okay, I see. So that's how I reach up there, with the rope. Stuck in like the blender. Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. Alright. Alright, now we're here. Alright. Hold it! Oh! Wait. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait, hold on a second. There it is. Now's your chance to change our fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a matter of seconds. Trick time! Alright, I know what I'm gonna have to do. Or not. Oh, you killed me! Ah. How dare you damage that bike? Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target is within point-blank range. Oh. I think that was a bad idea. It looks like you made it in time. Just barely. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. And just now, her fate was changed. Albeit ever so slightly. Fate changed! Uh-oh. She's still running away though, and like, the killer is still after her.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The bridge is up.
Alright, can we still do something with the Breaking Ball? He said her fate was changed, and it looked like she's still in the same predicament. I mean, I said her fate was changed ever so slightly. I didn't say that she's safe, sucker. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take care of that guy once and for all. There isn't much time left. Depending on what you do, there's still the possibility of failure. I don't want to think about failure now. Like, what is this gonna mean? Like, if she's gonna die again, am I gonna have to go through that entire process again? Oh man, that would suck. No, of course not. But still, if you ever feel like you want to start over, just tap R before time runs out. Okay. Although, you never know. You might learn a thing or two when time runs out too. Kinda like if fate changes ever so slightly, and yet they still die, something else is gonna happen because of our change, to a point where we might be able to learn something new. So even death might be necessary in order for us to solve whatever mystery is going to happen. Like, it might be inevitable, but right now I better go after those two. Okay, well, can we just go? Like, maybe use the wheels? Go! Alright. Now we are here. You hear something? Okay. I don't think we can do anything with that now. Oh. Okay. Extend! Hey, nearsighted Jigo! I came down like a wrecking ball, bitch! Haha! See ya! How did it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone. Yep, it seems like it, Slugger. It looks like the danger. Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. Used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did, kid. And you could. I knew you could do it. Fate averted. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. Yeah, well, this is nice. This is fun. When I came back to the present, it was raining. What about us, though? I had saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain. Even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. A stranger. Their word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Ah, amnesia. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? What I am actually curious is, are we actually gonna be stuck like this? We're just gonna keep, like, are we just gonna keep living from one object to another for the rest of our life? Nah, I think that we might be able to do something with our body, maybe. Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. Eh? Get it? 'Cause I am a ray of light for your new life, slugger. As in, ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. Well, you haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? It is 7 PM right now. But wait a minute. These powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. I see. But think about it this way, Slugger. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, really? Why about this lamp? So you were once a person as well. Why a desk lamp anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, since we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses... You're kidding! Okay, so you are in a similar situation as me, though. You will only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. What if this is that woman? Like, the woman that we're trying to save. I mean, she's still alive, though, so... I don't know. So there's really no escaping my own death. Plus, he does sound as if he knows about the land of the dead and all that, so... in the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story. The lost story of my fate. Right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well. I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death as well as you should. You want to go and learn the truth about your death as well you should. I will. But let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I cannot even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? Well, that's easy. You start with her.
Achoo!
Lady, you probably should stay somewhere where rain doesn't pour on you. You're gonna catch a cold if you keep staying there. The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight, in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right. Never forget that. She is the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? Oh, you'll know soon enough, when you regain your memory. What do you know, Mr. Lamp? Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea, Slugger. Press X to view a record of what you've learned. And be sure to check it out now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Alright, updated the phone book. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Alright, well, let's see. Let me check this. Me, the mystery. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. I'm trying to regain my lost memory and find out the truth behind my death. My only lead is the red-headed woman who witnessed that death. A woman who was at the scene of my death. I don't know her name or anything else about her. She's already been killed once by the hitman, and I saved her with my powers of the dead. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead though. And Mr. Nearsighted Jigo over here. Jigo? He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the red-headed woman and me. But he's gone now, due to an unfortunate accident. I don't know. Is he dead though? And there's also the phone book. The junkyard. The place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers. And a red-haired woman who might have information about my death. Imagine if we can use the phone in order to go wherever we want. Like in the city. Like, you know, like use the telephone lines as like a pathway to other telephone lines. Like that's how we're gonna be able to move around and such. But okay. Might as well save. I'm gonna be doing this a lot, folks. Alright. Bike, I'm gonna use you once again. Okay. Let's see. Can I do something with this? Ah, okay. Inch my way towards the woman. Come on. I better not let her out of my sight. And besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'll try to move closer. Okay. How about we just fall on top of her, I guess. Okay. Here, take this umbrella. Like an angel protecting her.
What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself. And then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers.
Imagine. Like, she's gonna live through the rest of this story knowing that she has, like, psychokinetic powers, even though it's us using our ghostly powers to protect her. Like, is that how it's gonna be? Like, she is never gonna know who her savior is. A black cat. Meow. Well, bye, Nickel.
But seriously, what in the world just happened?
Hey, that's mine.
What's this? Some kind of note?
I want to see that note. I wonder what I wrote in it. Hopefully it's not just a shopping list or something. Yeah, that wouldn't help. Should I check it out? I mean, can we just possess it? And examine it? Yeah, there you go. Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it. But even more importantly... Uh-oh. I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you realized, what? Is something gonna happen? Like, the music is telling me that something bad is gonna happen. Where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at around this time too? Aw, man. Whoever is gonna be on the other end of the phone is gonna realize that the target is still alive. That's not good. Oh yeah. It's done. I'm on my way. That telephone call. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment, on the other end of this telephone line, is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? Can we possess the phone so that we can hear the conversation? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. Well, let's see if we can reach... Okay. And then I saw him, right there, on the other end of the line. I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Who the fuck is that? A blue gremlin?
Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her?
Who is this?
Yes. 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number.
Okay. Did he realize, or... So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there's one way we can move from one place to another over great distances. With the telephone line! And that will be... The dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can to help you. I've done all I can do to help you. You have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? Well, I'm afraid not, Slugger. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come, to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find its truth. Alright, typical Tuesday for me, find the truth, alright? I'm grateful to you for everything you've done. But I cannot promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning, I cease to exist. And that doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. Well, you know, that's more than enough, Slugger. If you succeed in doing that, you have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same. This Deathslam knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you don't have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you, Slugger. Alright. SIS 1729. Alright, well, let's go there.
You
This is nice. And so the story of the search for myself begins. A story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning, I will cease to exist. And I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? Time to get on that. Alright. A new song. New illustrations. Alright. Let's get down to business. Let's see if we can find that that blue gremlin bastard. See what he's up to. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who is sure to know the answers to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. And the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting. It's also sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come.
Yes, if what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a
what is that word?
This woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased. Tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight.
Not to worry, sir. I've already taken the next step, sir. Okay.
Yes. But, I say, the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it put me in quite the teasy there for a moment.
What is this place? It's all the luxurious furnishings, it's all the refined music, and that odd little machine. I never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure, these people are assassins. And what's more, that red-headed woman is another one of their targets. That file the old man has. Now give me some information on my redhead. Alright, updated the phone book. Alright. Wants to find out the truth. The man who gave nearsighted Jigo the order kill. He's probably behind my death. And the red-headed woman's death too, but his motives are unknown. We don't know their names yet. He appears to be the old man's servant. He operates the machines in a strange room expertly. He's the Kronk of of this. Alright. Luxurious parlor. Mysterious room. The mysterious old man who stole my life, and his equally mysterious underling are hanging out here. The room appears to be equipped with many mysterious devices. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. Let me, actually, we cannot do much for right now. It seems this file contains information about a redhead, but I cannot read it when it's closed. Oh, there you go.
Well! Great Scott! Did you see that? The file, I say. The file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off. And he nearly cut my nose. Oh, my beautiful nose.
Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target is Line. It's no longer a threat, sir. Line.
Bah! That's not what I'm talking about, man.
Line, eh? So that's her name, is it? But this font, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all. Might I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir? No! Ah, wait. Are we stuck here now? I think we are. I think we're stuck now. In that place. You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir. Okay. Can we do something? Darn. This is a pickle. The phone and I got put away neatly. The only thing I have learned is the name line. This sure is a weird room. I traveled through the phone line to get here. But where exactly is here? And who exactly are these people? I don't know. I guess we cannot do like anything anymore with this, so... Can we do something with the light? Not really.
Whoa! Oh my god! Egad, man! Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors?
My apologies, sir. But I did not touch it, sir. It appears like your equipment is still malfunctioning, sir.
That! Granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing. But our use of it is just plain off. Confound it!
Yes.
In any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man.
As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir? Hey, that's...
Yes, Sissel.
If all goes well with our deal tonight, we'll have the power to change the world, sir.
Yes. It's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. And that is why we can't afford to trust that Sissel. No, we must be very careful.
Sissel. That is such a sissy name. That must become my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. Does it ring like any bells, Sissy? Like, does it bring like any other memories? A deal, eh? What could that be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder? Alright, well, we did learn something from that. We are completely prepared for tonight, sir.
Yes. Now all you have to do is pluck the fruit of success.
One thing's clear. These villains seem to know me. Another thing. There seems to be some kind of connection between me and this line. Why else would our names both come up here like this? I don't know, but time will tell. Can we... What happens if we do this again? Are we gonna...
Where's your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face.
My apologies, sir. It appears to be another malfunction, sir.
Well, get it fixed, man. Unless you want to see me malfunction.
Certainly, sir. Alright. I don't think that there's anything else we can do with that. These guys murdered me, and now they are targeting the redheads. What kind of connection did we have with each other? Spitting this painting around makes the old man's head spin, but that's about it. I've got to find the right timing and get beyond this projector. What I need tonight is a way to flip the situation around. Spin the chessboard around, baby! Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. I see. So... we're definitely gonna have to do this, and then... do this. There you go. And we're gonna wait a little bit, and then we're gonna wait for Kronk over here to to switch it back up. Slap that device. Alright, well, now we're in this position.